The world's so huge, and so much of it you can just put in a toilet.
Pueblo de los Estados Unidos. Les habla la pequeña Hillary Clinton. Estoy muy decepcionada de los Estados Unidos.
If you pick 3 random people from all over the world, you probably have guys that will like torture you in a basement. The stuff on other people's screens was like, I will not commit this offense again. Like, it was just dogs like barking, and the guy's like, don't worry, he's friendly. I'm not. I'll snap that thing's neck. Goodbye, sir. Go back to the homeless shelter. And you hear the beeping of low battery smoke alarms. Rhode Island has one great culinary invention, and it's coffee milk. Beep, 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 beep. Hey, if your picture comes up when I Google screwdriver attack, I'm thinking I don't want to hire you.
Can you try one of these?
I will. Is there an easy one I could do? How are people so good at these tickets? I don't get them.
It's skill.
Poor people must have a good skill.
They have a good mind.
They have a good scratch ticket skill.
All it does is change the color of the letters.
Peanut Arbuckle with the 15 says 90% of gamblers give up when they're one scratch away from the jackpot.
That's actually true, yeah.
That one meme of like the guy mining.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No!
There were 2 kids in my parking lot.
Uh-huh.
And
Just hanging out?
No, they were, I'm not gonna say, does it even matter? Yeah, of course it matters. And they had hidden something under my truck.
Well, what was that?
I don't know. But I walked around and they were around under my truck, and I was just like, hey, what are you fellas doing? And the kid was like, yeah, I ain't leaving it here. I ain't leaving it here. And I didn't want to be like pissed off. I was just like, all right, I'm not gonna take your time and get your, and then he pulled it out and he like hit it quickly. It was like if I had to guess, I would guess that it was like a weed vape pen or something that he had hidden under the suspension of my 30-year-old rotting Dodge Ram. And I was just like, don't play around under this truck. This is an old truck. It's gonna break. You're gonna get hurt. Just get out of here. Don't do that again.
Yeah.
But people just think you can just do whatever.
Yeah. We should put intense barbed wire and fucking metal.
I mean, I gotta put a gate up or something. I don't mind if it's kids. That didn't like piss me off or something. It's just crazy how people like run around and just do whatever they want. I wonder if it was a gun or something. And because I didn't see it, I just saw like the glimmer of like a small piece of reflective metal.
Oh, it's probably like
I think it was I think that's what it was. But it would just be funny if it was a gun, though.
If they were like 12 or 14.
Oh shit! There's a Wikipedia article for the New Bedford chow mein sandwich. That region is so devoid of life and intelligence. It's just such a spiritual sewer that they have to at least uplift. Like there's one, they have to say there's one redeeming thing about it. And if the one redeeming thing about your city of like of the whole region with like a million, however many people, South Coast Mass. What a cesspit. But that's the one standout is that you have like racist cops and this garbage food.
That's like a step above the New York City street rat cooking. Have you seen that?
No. Are they cooking rats?
Oh yeah, on the street in New York.
Oh, I am glad to hear it. That's exactly, so cool. I wanted to hear that things are heating up. Thank goodness. Finally something interesting's happening. Sucking down rat popsicles. Fall River's brother city is a pair of million-year-old basketball shoes. You give back to the community.
Yeah.
Because the first time you went, the woman was like, you got done with it and you gave her the $15 and there was a glimmer in her eye. And she went, oh, sister, he a gentleman. Mm-hmm. And then the next time you came around, she had her whole family there with her,
start clapping,
just hoping that they could be of service to you somehow. I think you hired her father-in-law to be a human cup holder and just hold your drink cup for you when you work. Mm-hmm. And he was very thankful for that. He's over. Hey, you're doing great. I'm glad he's still there.
He kind of holds it a little, like 5 degrees.
It's nothing that a few lashes with the whip,
the sugar cane.
The sugar cane doesn't fix. What's the poll?
I ask people how they like their coffee.
No sugar, no creamer. Yes, the no sugar, no creamer option. Creamer is what poor people put in instead of dairy product. They put in powdered shit. Yeah.
Powder creamer.
Powder creamer. Cream is that's a very New England thing, and they have coffee milk
Yeah.
which is milk that's flavored like coffee, but it's packed with sugar.
Does that give you energy?
No, it makes you obese and gives you thyroid problems. Thank you. And they like feed it, kids drink it. They give it to their kids around here. People in Rhode Island are so stupid.
Wait, what's in it? Sugar, milk, and coffee?
It's like chocolate milk, but coffee flavored. And they call it coffee milk. And people around here are like, gotta have my coffee milk. And it's there's a brand. It's not good, Chris. Chris, it's not good. Autocrat. Golly.
Autocrat syrup.
Brother.
With a wiener?
Yeah, with
wiener?
a big wiener. Yeah, that sounds yummy, Chris.
Autocrat.
This right here. Rhode Island has one great culinary invention, and it's coffee milk. What a bunch of idiots in this state.
Down south, they do sweet tea that's basically like kind of a solid.
Ugh.
It's like at the bottom of it, it congeals. That's what it reminds me of.
Yeah. I always get ready to hit bikers, which is probably not a good thing when
Hit
there's
a biker
bicyclists, and one of the bikers
on foot or in a car.
on foot, and one of them caught me doing it. And he said, "Good defense," and I was like, "Yeah, thank you." This other guy was walking his dog with his woman, and he goes, the dog's like barking and they're going nuts, and the guy's like, "Don't worry, he's friendly," and I said, "I'm not. I'll snap that thing's neck." And I don't know. Were you out there when I yelled at the car guy?
Yeah.
Is that upsetting for you?
No. I mean,
I'm not going to do it to you, Chris.
I think that guy was upset. Or he probably wasn't that upset, but
With the old guy?
yeah.
Yeah, that was too much. I understand
yeah,
that.
yeah.
I don't think I was in the right there.
Yeah.
But
It's good practice.
it's good practice. Yeah, I'm glad that I did it anyway. Because what if we had a villain come around? And I did have a villain come around the other night. This guy, this black guy. You know when black guys yell nonsense?
like homeless schizo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was like, "Hey yo, Taliban K, 1471. Hey yo."
Yeah.
He was like saying shit. He was by himself, and he had a what's the face thing?
Shiesty.
A shiesty. He had a shiesty. He had like a yellow camouflage coat and a crossbody bag. And I started walking towards him. I said, "Are you yelling at me?" He said, "Yo, I lived here for 10 years. Check 1789 303." I said, "Yeah, I lived here for 7 years. This is my neighborhood too. Can you not yell at me?" And he said, "You're a big dude." And then he walked off. It wasn't really eventful, but still, people are
crazy.
I watched that. Who's the guy that got stabbed? Ryan.
In New York.
People get crazy on the streets. I think we gotta establish our presence in the cities here and just let these people know they can't be walking around yelling nonsense.
Which I'll try to reverse it here.
Gibbledygook. Yeah. Gooble gobble gooble.
You do
Wow, look at these people, man.
You do Serbian mugshot.
This is not a Bulgarian though. He spent $200,000 on a Bulgarian cam girl. He's a cool guy, I guess. Okay, what else we got? Look at this guy. Look at this guy's head. Holy.
They all seem to like the shaved head situation.
Is he Turkish? 3 Bulgarians help. Look how dangerous these guys look.
It looks like a band photo.
Look how dangerous these guys look, though. Isn't it crazy how most of the world,
New York music.
if you pick 3 random people from all over the world, you probably have guys that will like rape and torture you in a basement.
3 random people popped up.
Yeah, Philippines, Guatemala, Central America,
Papua New
Mexico.
Guinea.
If you take 3 random guys, it's immediately you've got 6 guys that are gonna rape and kidnap you in a basement and torture you with needles.
And somehow they, despite their language barriers, they're all on the same. They're all like
Yeah,
together.
they're all really tightly networked. They know what's going on. Yeah, they're cooperating. It's the same level of cooperation that you'd need to build a cathedral or cure a disease, but it's used to like torture someone with shards of glass.
Yeah.
Look at this guy. I think this guy used to work for me.
Look at that toupee on that guy.
On which guy? This guy?
Yeah, I think that's.
Yeah, he's cool. Very nice. Crazy. The world's so huge. And so much of it you can just put in a toilet. As I mentioned before, there's a little organization you might have heard of, okay? It's called Mensa International. It's the largest and oldest high IQ society in the world, all right, guys? It's a nonprofit organization open to people who score at the 98th percentile or higher on a standardized supervised IQ or other approved intelligence test. Did you know they didn't let me bring my Diet Coke in there?
Why? Why would
Well,
they do
because
that?
it's a nootropic, which is what part of my edge that I use, but also because I would have spilled. Because it was also the testing center. Because there's not hundreds of people trying to join Mensa at enough time to keep a testing center open. So it was a testing center for like drunk drivers and like people who failed some like sex offender, like the stuff on other people's screens was like, I will not commit this offense again. I will not do this again. Like it was just, I didn't absorb enough of it because I was, you know, focused on my thing I had to do. But it was like a testing center for like poor criminals.
Really?
To like get whatever their poverty crime of the day was, like that kind of thing.
I will not hit her.
Yeah, I will not drink a eighth of vodka before I operate heavy equipment, like that sort of thing.
Yeah. And you're having your genius quiz in between two people.
Yeah. That was pretty funny. Hey yo, Taliban K, 1789301. Hey yo, shut up, you. Oh shit. Ow! Goodbye, sir. Go back to the homeless shelter. I, 35F, want to divorce my 46M husband after 16 years. We have 4 children. Your life's over anyway. Why bother? Who cares? He refuses to take the kids to soccer practice. Man, life is like hell for people. Like, oh my God, how awful. He threw a fork at me and it stuck under my ear next to my eye. I want to say that she's the asshole. Yes, I'm sorry. You are the asshole here. There's 13,000 people online on relationship advice. People are broken. Oh my God, please watch out for yourselves. Take care of yourselves.
Sam, can you tell a funny story about your time spent in Atlanta?
With this woman. First of all, my thing that I hate the most out of anything is synthetic like cleaner.
Yeah.
Or like weird chemical smells and chemicals and stuff. And I went to an Airbnb and I was having horrible allergies, and she was like a health food nut. And she was like, let me make you this garlic thing. And then on like the 3rd night or something, or maybe a weekend, she spilled like an entire thing of toilet bowl cleaner. And that pissed me off crazy because she was this whole like holistic lady with this garden, and she lived in this hippie community.
Then Fabuloso, glug, glug, glug.
Yeah, it was in Decatur. It was in Decatur, so it was like crime black.
Any stories or memorable moments from the NB car show video, and any general thoughts on the area? Love you guys.
That area sucks. That area is where you go outside and you hear the beeping of people's low battery smoke alarms. New Bedford, you got to get out of there though. It's not the place to be. And it's literally like audio torture. The smoke alarms going off. If you stand in the middle of the street, it's like beep, 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 beep. Because every house has 3 smoke alarms with low battery warning going off.
They're going off on different intervals.
Yeah, but it was a hippie commune. So there were all these, every little hut had these extremely lush and diverse gardens around them. And she was a super duper hippie. And when I saw that there was a full thing of like cobalt blue Clorox all over the floor, it just had me retching all night, and I hated her so much. And what I really hated about her was she was one of these people who tells stories about herself almost like they're lore, like mythology. She claimed to be a skip tracer.
What's that? And
she would get real intense and be like, do you know what a skip tracer is? And that's someone who tracks somebody down who goes missing or something. It's just total.
Like telepathically?
No, I think it was like she was trying to tell me she was like a private eye or something.
Whoa.
And she had a record label. Like she was bragging about doing house music with these Italian names that I'd never heard of. And
she did house with Bemsisi.
I really hated her guts. And at the end of the whole thing, I asked her if she would do a hand job for $150. And she got mad, like she went fully legal on my ass. Like she was like, I'm telling my state trooper boyfriend. I was just like laughing, and I just blocked her number. But I hate that person.